All right, this is chapter 3 of Phandelver and below. And you all are in Phandalin right now. And if we recap a little bit of the story stuff that was going on, you had quite a few different quests open up in front of you. So I'm going to kind of ping the map here. All right, so from Phandalin, you've heard information about several locations. To the east, there are marauders who are causing trouble on the Tribord Trail. There's a reward out to stop them. They are somewhere near Coneyberry. Coneyberry is the ruins of an old village. There's also a place called Old Owl Well out that direction, and there's been like mysterious goings on there and hauntings there. And one more thing that direction is a banshee named Agatha who knows the whereabouts of a spell book. And one of the people in Phandalin has asked you to try to trade a jeweled comb that she gave you to Agatha the Banshee in return for Agatha telling you where to find this spell book. So that's all to the east. To the north is a ruin called Thundertree, and there's 2 reasons to go there that you know of. You rescued the woodcarver's family from Glassstaff and the bandits that were running the town when you guys arrived, and no longer are running the town now that you guys finished them off. And they told you, the family that you rescued told you that they had a family heirloom they left behind in Thundertree worth quite a bit of gold. It was only the reward they could give you. And then furthermore, you've heard that there's a druid, Reidoth, the druid, who frequents the area of Thundertree, who knows the region very well and might be able to help you find the place called Cragmaw Castle. And that is where you believe Gundren, Rockseeker, is at right now. That's the dwarf that you originally left Neverwinter just behind, bringing his supplies down to Phandalin. He claims to have found the lost mine, and now he's captured by goblins. So those are your options. Have you guys thought about which way you want to go?
I believe at the end of the last session, we decided to go up to Thundertree to try and find the druid because that's the next step in
Yeah,
our
I do recall that's what you guys planned. So,
main quest line.
So on your trip to Thundertree, let's do some character intros. Starting with Califon. Go ahead, Califon.
Califon is a brewmeister from the peninsula of Chult, which he thinks is an island. He actually lives on this large pinnacle plateau. He's a monk, but he's kind of sought out, or he's traveling around the area looking for ways to better defend his home. So he's on a information-seeking thing. Since you last saw him, I know he was holding a longsword, but he's been playing with it a lot, and he looks very proficient in it. So that's Califon.
Then Gimbal. You're muted if you're talking, Josh.
Yeah, no, I was trying to unmute, and I kept hitting the wrong button. Gimbal is a auto gnome artificer. He does not remember much of his past. However, the name Gimbal Mernig was carved into his chest, so he assumes that is either his name and or the name of his creator. And he has discovered that Gimbal Mernig is a infamous gnome adventurer, which reinforces his opinion that that's who created him. And he actually has been experimenting with some elixirs lately, and he created one this morning that will give someone a boost to their armor class for 10 minutes.
Nice. All right, Jeff.
Jeff is a goblin. He was a Cragmaw goblin, kind of grew up on the streets and then kind of forced into making the Cragmaw goblin shoes. He wasn't very happy, and he's recently been liberated by this motley crew. He's a Battlemaster fighter.
All right, Jiraiya.
Let's see if this setup's going to work. Hopefully, y'all can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Awesome. Jiraiya is a little bit of an artificer and a little bit of a wizard himself. Claims to be older than he looks, but have no memory of what that is.
And Scion.
Scion is he's an old elf. Papery, thin skin, like old even for elves. Normally when elves reach this age, they return to the dream and are born again. But instead of returning to the dream, it spun me back out and kind of hit the reset button on me without like giving me a new body, which is a little irritating. But yeah, I'm around. I'm a cleric, and yeah, I believe in preserving the old ways, and yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay. You all travel about 60 miles to the ruins of Thundertree. And I've got a picture here of the ruins of Thundertree. I just moved your tokens to over here. Gradually, the trail becomes an old, overgrown lane winding between dilapidated buildings choked in vines and brush. In the middle of the settlement rises a steep hill, upon which stands a stone tower with a partially collapsed roof. Many of the houses are roofless ruins. The whole place is eerily silent. A wooden sign is nailed to a post nearby. It reads, "Danger, plant monsters, and zombies. Turn back now." So let me see if I have let's see here. Got Harbin Marauders, I'll tell you about that. Sildar has offered you 500 gold reward if you can locate Cragmaw Castle. Quilleen. Quilleen was the halfling who told you about this place. She thinks that this druid named Reidoth would be here, and that he would know where Cragmaw Castle is. And
Myrna
then one more would be have it.
Myrna Dendrar.
Yeah, I'm looking for, because she told you specifically where to go. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much.
Yep. That's from you have that in the Discord channel.
Right. Okay. When she was a young girl, she and her family fled from the town of Thundertree after undead overran the place. Her family had an urban alchemy shop, inside which is an emerald necklace. The shop was in the southeast part of Thundertree. So you imagine ahead and to the right, southeast part of Thundertree. So
oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, presently our only lead on where Cragmaw Castle is the druid. Is that correct?
Correct. That's the.
And I think that's what we should do, y'all.
Yeah.
We need to find Gundren.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who's going to be your leader? Who's going to be leading the group?
Jariah's happy to do it.
Okay, Jariah. Once you move ahead, don't outpace the group, and you guys can just follow behind Jariah. But where do you want to head, Jariah? You see a building ahead. You see the main path going into the village and snaking to the right. You see some ruins to the right.
Yeah, let's see. Jariah should mention if there's someone better. Well, screw it. Life is what it is. Yeah, he's gonna just come in. Is there anything sticking up like above these walls? Like anything like real tall here? Or
so ahead to the east is a big tall tower that you can just see poking up above the other forest and such, but you can't see the base of it.
I'm gonna move down this path towards that tower.
Okay. As you get to about here, you can pause. To your left from that point there, you can see a building. Looks like a maybe tap house or a tavern of some sort. It's got a weathered signboard by the door that shows a faded image of a workhorse holding a flag and a veil, and it's sagging and dilapidated but still intact. Whereas the ruins to your right are all, basically the roofs are gone, caved in.
All gone.
Yeah.
The druid might be to the north. Y'all want to check it out?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Jariah's gonna come.
We
up
should
here and
definitely
knock on the door.
search buildings as we go past them for certain.
Okay. So the windows of the place are all boarded over. The door doesn't have any lock on it, though. You should be able to push it open, no problem.
All right, yeah, I'll open that up.
Okay. Opening up the door and looking inside, you should be able to click it, and it should open for you.
Of course.
There you go. Okay. So inside the eastern half of the building is the old common room, where the western portion held the kitchen and the brewer's vats from the smell of it from here. A huge wooden urn stand to the west, and the faint smell of yeast still permeates the air. You find, well, you haven't looked carefully at it, but whoever wants to step in first, go ahead and step, 10 feet in, whatever direction you're heading. The rest of you can
go ahead.
get where you want to be when that person gets there. Once you're happy where you're standing, roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Because standing out from behind the bar and from behind tables in the corners of the room are 5 shambling humanoid forms, the size of men. They have like ashen soot seems to kind of billow off of them with every move they make, and they shuffle toward you as if they're zombies. Everyone go to roll. Yeah, I told you already to roll initiative. Let me get the turn thing out.
Oh, there it is.
I may break my record for going down in a game.
Okay, Gimbal, you are first to react.
Get him, Gimme.
Well, yeah, Gimbal's going to. No, I'll save that. Gimbal is going to just firebolt. Let's go with this one right here. It's going to be a 19 for 4.
That hit it. The fire affects it fully. There we go. Jiraiya, go ahead.
That's my character.
You saw Gimbal's firebolt go through the doorway and head to the right to hit something you don't see yet.
Oh, there. I'm gonna go this way to see if I can see around in there, and then I think I see a bad guy over there.
Yep.
I believe. Wanting to try out something new and fancy, Try's gonna cast Sapping Sting on the one that's been hit.
All right.
I think I clicked it. There it is. That first one.
Creature you see 30 feet, 4 points of necrotic, and knock prone, 15 con save, negate all con save. You knock that one prone, and he takes 4 necrotic, which seems to affect him fully.
Oh,
and
cool.
then
Back
finish him where you want. And then after you comes the zombies. Jiraiya has a familiar too.
I mean,
It does, yeah.
I'm old, but you
I'll
don't
use
have
it
to
next
call
time.
me a zombie.
Oh,
I was
sorry,
like,
Cyan's
go by
next.
Familiar. Oh, pulling up.
All right, Cyan, go ahead.
Yep. So step in there, and then I don't want to do that yet. Let's go ahead and just the guy that's been injured right there. We will go ahead and toll some dead with him.
Toll the dead. Wisdom save. Got him for 11 necrotic. Then the zombie's turn. Okay, the one crawls over the top of the bar and closes on you, Calivan, and slams you. The armor class 17, which is a hit for 3 bludgeoning, Calivan. And then the next one, also behind the bar, steps forward, attacks you with a slam. 15 is also a hit for 5 bludgeoning, unless you want to parry that, Calivan. Forget exactly how your parry works. Let's see, agile parry +2. That is a...
I think I have to have taken an action.
You have to have attacked already. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then, I got a Grax. That's not a person. Did I get Jeff in the initiative? Do you recall what you rolled, Jeff?
It was like 7.17 or something.
7.16. That is right. So you're going to be coming up after this, after a couple zombies. Add your initiative. Okay. Next zombie. This one knocks aside the table, comes to here, attacks Calivan with a slam, and misses. And then another zombie crawls out of the corner, knocks aside the table, attacks Calivan with a slam. 13's a miss. And then Jeff, your turn.
Jeff is going to bonus action hide.
Okay. It's under nimble escape if you're looking for the button.
Whoops. Sorry, where?
Oh, I did already. You don't have to do it.
Oh, okay. And then move forward to here. And which guy's been damaged already?
You can see one on the ground in the back, just barely trying to stagger up. That's the one that's most hurt, it looks like.
Okay, I'll take a pop shot at him.
Okay. It'll be straight up because he doesn't see you. That's a hit. And that should finish him. Is the total damage 9?
Yeah, total damage 9.
Okay, his undead fortitude save, he makes it, and so you reduced him to 1. All right. Finish your move where you want, Jeff, and then Caliphon, your turn.
All right. I will action use my longsword on the one to the southeast of me.
Okay.
I'll do that. 20 for 10.
Got it.
I will bonus action, spend a key point, step to the wind to disengage, and move out of what would be certain death. So I'm going to move out.
All right. Then the zombie that you guys had beat to a pulp stands back up, taking half of his 20 feet of movement. Then goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and staggers out into the doorway with a dash. Then Gimbal, you're next.
All right. Well, let me see what I have that will. Those my ever cards. Yeah, I'm going to provoke.
Okay. He tries to slam you. It's from class 20 for 5.
Well, that hit. That sucks. Okay. And then I'm going to firebolt him. 24 for 3.
3. Oops, ignore that. 3, still standing. Jiraiya, your turn. Your turn, Shane.
Hello? Is that
Your
working?
turn, Shane. Yeah, now we hear you.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah. Well, it's not really helpful knocking these guys down. I should have paid attention to the initiative order. I'm going to firebolt that one that has stepped up stepped up at the door there. See if I can't put him down. Is that a 15 for all of 1?
Does not put him down.
Oh, he says no, thank you. All right, I'm going to move. I don't like being there. I'm going to move back over yonder, and I'm going to have the owl come up here and give Scion advantage and then come up over this way, and I'll be done.
Scion, your turn.
Okay.
Did Jeff go? Did Jeff ever go?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I missed it.
It was underwhelming.
You know what? Instead of coming up to there, I'll stay back here, and I don't know. I guess we'll just. I'll tell you what. I will move up to here. Here, there we go, so I can see them all, and we'll just go ahead and do the. What is it? Where to go? I'll turn undead. So
13 wisdom saves. Okay. 5 saves. Wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Numbers 3 and 4 made it. The 2 furthest ones failed and are turned, and the one closest to you failed in his turn.
and that was 10 feet. So I'm right there.
All right. After Scion, zombie number 1 turned, goes back over the counter and ducks down out of sight. Then zombie number 2 also turned, goes back behind the counter and ducks down out of sight. And then next zombie's turn. He comes 1, 2, 3, 4, dashing to get to Jeff. And then next zombie's turn goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dashing to Califon. And then Jeff, your turn.
Bonus action, disengage. Backing up to here. Attacking this guy. Jeez. 23 for
9.
9.
DC 14 on his fortitude save. Dropped. Oh no, that was on the one up here with more hit points, so you didn't quite drop him. Okay, after Jeff, Califon.
Primary attack will be longsword. 21 for 10.
Got it.
I will spend a key point, do a flurry of blows with 2 unarmed attacks. 8
That
for
actually
6.
hits for 6.
15 for 6.
6 more. That could finish him with a DC 11 under fortitude save. You dropped him. So a cloud of ash fills that area. So
Not like a draconian, is it? Where it.
no, you don't get paralyzed or nothing from it.
All right.
What else, Calvin?
I actually like my vantage point, so I might take 1 step back, but other than that, I'm not going to do any other movement.
Okay. After Califon comes the zombie that can't die, but it is turned. So it goes 1, 2 back into the room, and then Gimbal, your turn.
All right, Gimbal, try to firebolt the one that's out here.
That could finish it. DC 10. Ooh, still standing.
Dang it.
Then Jiraiya.
Gimbal's going to move back a little.
Well, see if we can kill him this time. Son of a bitch. I don't have anything to help here, y'all. I'll firebolt that one out front there. A 12 for 4.
4 DC 9 fortitude save. Dropped him.
Oh, all right. And I can't see, so not sure who wants to run up in here. I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna be done.
All right. After your turn. Oh well, their turn. Unless you guys go back in
there.
there.
Reason you marked where that corpse is?
Okay, we'll be out of combat because you guys don't have to go back in there if you don't want to.
No, let's go in because there's 2 in there, right? Let's pick one of them off while the other one's turned. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell,
Okay.
I'll do it on my turn. I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste that turn.
Jeff, go ahead.
Okay, move forward. Can I hide? Yeah, I'll hide now. Bonus action, hide. Ooh, that's not good. Oh well. And then move to. There's a guy in the corner, right? Can I see him? Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
A 9 is a hit.
8. Oh, sweet.
And 8. That's DC 13. Got him.
Nice.
After Jeff, Califon.
All right. Taking the cues of my teammates, I'll run up here. I will drop my longsword, pull out my longbow. Oh, can I see him?
You don't see any, no. Jeff just dropped one, he says. You see there's the counter or the bar at the far side of the room that they crawled up out of before. So you highly suspect they're in there on the other side of that bar.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't. Table. I get on top of this table.
Yep, you can climb up on top of the table and you see him down there.
All right. I'm going to use my bonus action to hold my breath, and I will longbow the one to the left.
Okay.
Okay. And they hit the wall, and then the arrow comes back and barely misses me.
Gimbal, go ahead.
All right, Gimbal's moving up.
So you have to get basically adjacent to the bar to see him, Gimbal.
5, 6, which I cannot do. So I will double move to there.
After Gimbal, Jiraiya.
Well, I guess we're gonna move up in here like this, and if I can see that one there,
You cannot. So the two that are in the room, you can't see unless you're adjacent to them, basically, or like Califon up on top of the table.
Makes sense. I will ready then
Okay.
a firebolt to shoot stuff if I see it, and the bird will come over here, and I'll be all done.
All right, Scion, your turn.
Same thing already in action.
All right. Zombies will turn. Jeff, your turn.
Bonus action hide. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Does it matter which one I attack?
You can jump up on top of that table.
Oh, yeah.
You are? Okay. Then
Now the two you start dancing.
Then you can see the two, yeah.
But like neither of them are injured yet, right?
Looks like they're not injured. No.
I'll pick. We'll go with the guy in front of me.
Hit for 8.
13 for 8.
Good hit.
Then Califon.
All right, I will rinse, repeat what I did before, but I'll pick the one on the right now. 12 for 10.
10. Got it. And then Gimbal.
Sorry about that. I have a child trying to climb on me. I am going to. Do I need to get up next to him to see the zombie?
Or on top of a table. Your choice.
Okay. I am going to get on top of a table.
Okay.
And firebolt it. That's only going to be a 10 to hit.
10 is a hit, even with cover.
All right. 10 fire damage.
You dropped him. And then Jiraiya.
I will once again make ready the fireball
Scion.
for bolts. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The bird will go in there. 30, 35, 40. And give Califon, or sorry, Jeff advantage.
Your turn, Scion.
Sure. Yeah. I'm just gonna wash, rinse, repeat. Do the same thing. So
Ready? Okay. Zombies hiding. Jeff, your turn.
Excellent. I will try to take out this guy with advantage. So 14 for 7.
That's a hit. Califon, your turn.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nope.
For 10.
All right, 14.
14. Oh, so close.
See, Califon didn't need
No.
advantage.
Gimbal.
All right. Here we go. Firebolt. 15 for 9.
All right. Good chance of dropping him. Undead Fortitude. No, not that guy. Jiraiya, your turn.
He is not stood up yet.
Not yet.
Already.
Scion ready. Zombie stands up. Ready to axe go.
Yeah.
Yay.
Bam. How about a 10 for 9?
9. That's DC 14 Undead Fort. Down he goes.
Yeah.
All right. Now you guys can search this little tap house. You find no treasure in the dining room, and in the back room you also find no treasure.
Oh.
Okay, Jiraiya, where to next?
Yeah, we will.
Jiraiya, why don't you go and like move one turn at a time? Move about 60 feet if you want, and let everyone catch
about
up.
60.
Yeah, let everyone catch up with you. And I'll roll some wandering monsters every time you do. So guys, catch up with Jiraiya there. So Jiraiya, and I'll also describe what you see once you get to there too. Wandering monster check. Nope, none so far. Okay, so behind you, ruined buildings, ceilings collapsed. To your southwest is an intact building, doors shut. To your southeast, you see a mostly destroyed building with some spider webs spanning across the pathway from the building toward the forest to the north. To the northeast, you see the tower. So it looks like there's a pathway up to the tower on the other side of the trees there, on the other side of that web. Some more ruined buildings to the south. So go to move again, Jiraiya.
This foliage directly to our northeast. Would we be able to push through that?
Yeah, you sure could.
All right, I'm gonna try that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually do it for you. So there's a wall there. So you guys can all push through with Jiraiya, assuming you do. Gimbal 2. Okay, so you can see the path winding on up to the building on top of the hill there.
Assuming we're still going, I'll come up this way.
Okay. All right, so you see boarded up windows all the way around. The building's intact with a roof. There's a door at the end of the pathway. Also out in front of the building, you spy... let's see here. Yes. Okay, so at the top of the hill stands the tower with a cottage attached, both in good condition except the roof of the tower is half gone. A door leads into the cottage and several arrow-slit windows are visible in the tower. You can't help but notice an eerie quiet in the area and a strange acrid smell in the air. The corpse of 2 hideous giant spiders are sprawled near the edge of the pathway near the door, apparently dragged there. Their chitinous bodies are puckered and blistered, and appear to have been mauled by a large animal.
Well, that makes sense. I mean, the druid probably turned into an owlbear, mauled these spiders. I'm going to send the owl up and over to scout just
Okay.
to see what's up inside.
Okay. Make a stealth check for the owl for me.
Oh, he's super good at this. He trained in it. He took it as a feat.
Okay. The owl spies a serpentine green form coiled around the rafters of the tower, and the serpentine green form spies the owl as well. What's the owl want to do now?
I'm going to tell everyone to get in the brush, and I'm going to use my action to pop the owl into a dimensional pocket.
Okay.
And I'm going to go hide.
Okay.
Like in this bush down here.
Okay.
Whatever.
Everyone can take a round to do what you want to do.
Oh.
You can move and make a hide check if you like.
Yeah,
Is this like a altitude?
Yeah, it's climbing all the way up to the tower. So yeah, that's like the cliff edge there.
There.
Push in here.
I'm going to drink my elixir and get +1 armor class.
Okay.
Totally hide.
All
I
right.
got a 5 on my stealth.
Nice. So, per the picture, some deers bolt out of the underbrush as you guys step into it. And here's a picture for you. And climbing out of the top of the tower is a green dragon. The dragon scans the ground around the tower. Let's see if he spied any of you guys. So what was our hide checks?
I got a 3.
A 3. So the dragon at the top of the tower there is...
Actually, I guess 8.
There, so you can see them all. All right. He spies you, and he says in the common tongue, "Are you thieves come to steal my treasure?"
No, we're not here to steal anything. We didn't even
we-
know you were here.
Yeah.
We would not have come.
We seek the druid Reidoth, and we are not here to mess with you.
No, in fact, we are here to offer treasure. One of the greatest treasures of the realms.
No.
No,
A
no,
magical elixir.
he's a liar. He's lying to
crafted by
himself.
None other than myself. Gimbal.
Okay. The dragon seems confused. You guys can make a deception check, Gimbal.
Huh.
See what you get there with that.
Why deception?
Does he have disadvantage because we're telling the dragon that he's a liar? Don't believe him. He's just bad. Oh.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't think
The
I
dragon
like that.
seems angered by your antics and your presence. And roll initiative.
Oh, we need to not do that. Damn. I don't know. Hey, y'all, I vote that we leave this gnome thing
Yeah.
back at the fucking tavern. Cause
Hey, if you guys had supported my efforts to expand my mercantile empire, this would have gone better.
or just stop lying to stuff that can eat you.
I'm not lying. I'm a master alchemist.
Master.
Conveniently for Gimbal, he's first to go.
All right, and this dragon looks like he's going to.
Yeah,
be...
he's unfurling his wings and he's ready to come down. And he might be like curious about what you are, but he's probably going to take you apart piece by piece.
Tom, could you center us? I'm
Yeah.
lagging pretty bad here in Roll20. I don't.
Well, in that case, I am going to.
And the dragon right now is at the top of the tower, so he's about 40 feet up right now. And I'll mark that by 8 on some wings.
I'm going to firebolt him, I guess.
Okay.
Lol.
19 for 5.
19's a hit. 5 points of fire damage.
Then I think I will. 1, 2. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The dragon seems taken aback by that, flies off of the tower, circling around, kind of knife edge around the tower, and lands on the field here in front of Gimbal. It's speed, flies 60, is 40 feet
That
up.
was
Yeah.
just a taste of the amazing might of Gimbal's mystical elixirs.
And he looks at you. He's not sure if this is going to work, but he's going to breathe his breath on you. This is going to hit also Calivan. And then, Jeff, you got a lot of foliage between you and that breath, so you'll have advantage on your saving throw. But you're within range of it. So it does 40 points of poison damage
Oh my
to
goodness.
the 3 of you. Con save for half.
Doesn't matter if Gimbal makes it.
What to do now?
So that's a con save?
Let me see if my built for success applies to saves.
Well, Gimbal, you made it, right?
It's 14 con save, and I rolled a 13.
But don't you have advantage on saves or assassin or versus
Oh,
poison?
yeah, I do. I do have advantage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. So I made it, and I have resistance, so I
Yeah,
would
so you
take
took 10 from that.
10 damage.
The dragon shakes his head. He was afraid it wouldn't work on some mechanical machine like you. Caliphon, you failed your save. You took the full 40, it looks like. So Caliphon is a boiling pile of burning flesh. Jeff made a save and is badly charred, but still alive. Caliphon looks like he's alive, maybe, squirming in agony. And that was Venomfang.
Minus 18.
After Venomfang comes Jeff.
Man. Jeez. I'm gonna have to second wind it. Oh, great.
Oh no.
I'll take a pop shot at it. Sure, why not? 18 for 5,
18, that's a hit.
and then move over here and bonus action hide.
After Jeff comes Jiraiya.
So, well, I guess.
Did you do a bonus action for your second win, Jeff?
Oh shoot! Yep. So,
Are the hide checks that we made previously, are those moot?
No, they'd count for. I mean, they'd have to be really good to work on the dragon, though.
I felt
No,
like I was hit real good.
Oh, you did a pretty good job there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm hidden. I'm gonna dodge and hope I don't get seen.
All right. After you, Caliphon. That's safe, Caliphon. That is one fail for Caliphon.
One fail.
Then Scion, your turn.
Right. I will step out to there. I will toss a healing word at Caliphon for 7.
Very nice. By the way, those 3
Uh,
little tokens you all have, that's inspiration. Have to announce it before you roll.
Yeah.
Oh, not
and-
rerolls. Okay.
No rerolls, yeah.
And then, let's see here.
we might want to retreat, guys.
Yeah, for giggles. Well, no, I'm not gonna for giggles because that wouldn't work well. He can. I don't want to do the thing. Sure. I will still go ahead and support my idiot mechanical friend over there and toll the dragon because he's injured and it says going to do 2 points when he made it exactly. And then I'm going to back off.
That round's over. Gimbal, your turn.
Yeah, so Gimbal will disengage. He's going to kind of bow to the dragon, acknowledging what a well breathed breath weapon that was, and then make his way. 1, 2,
After
3.
you comes the dragon. Recharge it on the breath weapon. Does recharge. And take up into the air. Fly on after Gimbal. And multi-attack on Gimbal with a bite and 2 claws. They'll try and just clamp Gimbal in his jaws. 14 misses you, though, doesn't it?
It does.
All right. Angered, that is snapping jaws do not clamp on you. He rakes at you with a claw to knock you to the ground. 13 slashing.
Well, that knocks me to the ground, and
Okay.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
Or what happened for Gimbal?
Let's see. He moved. He'll then grab Gimbal in his other claw and glare at the rest of you. And Jeff, your turn.
I'm gonna move away.
You disengage. You're within 10 feet of him. It looks like he's got reach.
Sorry. Yeah, bonus action disengage.
Okay.
Move down to there and then dash down to there.
All right. After Jeff comes Jiraiya.
Has he even glanced in my direction?
No, he has not.
I'm gonna dodge and stay here hidden.
Okay.
Wait, let me check one thing. Yep, I'm gonna dodge and stay here hidden.
Caliphon, your turn.
Interesting. I will roll off the side of the cliff. And how far is the cliff to the bottom?
Call it 10 feet.
Okay, so, and then after I'm over the lip, I'll just fly away.
Okay.
And I'll try to circle around the tower and see if I can't sneak up and grab my little robot friend.
Okay. Going to move to where you're going to end your turn. And then Scion, your turn.
That glaring look that he gave us, does it look like if we...
It's like he's threatening you or trying to scare you away, looks like.
Okay, I'll let him scare me away. I seriously don't, know what I can do to help Gimbal at this point. But sure, I will toss Gimbal a healing word,
Okay.
just so that he can live for one more round and then die.
Okay.
For another max of 7.
Nice. 7 hit points back, Gimbal. You're currently
And
grappled
then-
by the dragon.
And then I'm going to dash.
Then next comes Gimbal.
Oh, where did you go? That's awesome.
Unprepared for being alive still, Josh is muted.
Sorry, I thought I hit the button to unmute. Does the dragon appear to have seen that I have regained consciousness?
Huh. Might not have noticed yet.
Okay. In that case, Gimbal is going to ready a cure wounds on himself.
Okay. Readying an actual spell means that you have to cast it or lose it.
Like I will lose it if I don't cast before the end of my next turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm planning on casting it after his turn.
All right.
Or if he looks like he's going to take another bite out of me.
As you all are running away, Venom Fang flaps his massive green wings, lifts his body up into the air, taking Gimbal with him, flying back up to the tower.
Covered by his him flying and looking at the top of the tower, I'm going to suddenly cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, go ahead and do it.
And I apologize for my daughter yelling in the phone. Okay.
Good chance the dragon will notice that if you want to do that, by the way, given that
What's
it's
that?
verbal and semantic to do it.
Well, that's why I was waiting until he was busy flying and looking at the tower.
So he flies on up. He notices you are alive, and he doesn't care that much. He's holding on to you. So he carries you into the tower, and he disappears on in the tower with Gimbal. Then Jeff.
Oh, geez. I think we're just going to lie low for the moment.
And Jiraiya.
Dodge.
Dodge and hide and...
Caliphon. So Caliphon, you had flown over to the backside of the tower, so you can, if you want, try and peek on in there and make a stealth check to keep from being seen.
I would love to throw caution to the wind.
Okay.
My 7 hit points.
So your 10 stealth check's not a good thing. The dragon must have heard the flapping of your wings and turns to see you, but you get a look in the place, so you get to see what is in there. So the dragon is about, let me see here, tower. Okay, so inside the tower is a single large room with about a 40-foot high ceiling. So the dragon's basically up near the ceiling. A 5-foot wide staircase circles the interior, rising to the now opened rooftop. Heavy wooden beams and stair supports crisscross the tower interior. So I guess the dragon's probably perched on those. And he's kind of holding Gimbal in one of his claws and looking him over, trying to figure out what kind of contraption this thing is. And he sees you and roll initiative, Caliphon. Actually, we're in initiative, never mind. So he sees you. What do you want to do the rest of your turn, Caliphon?
If he sees me, I'm going to drop to basically ground level and try to skirt to the left with the rest of my movement. So what's that hole at? 15 feet, 20 feet, 40 feet?
Say again, Caliphon.
How much extra movement if I was peeking in through that hole? How much extra?
So the top of the tower is missing on the picture that I showed you earlier, and it's missing at 40 feet. So you basically flew up to the 40-foot level and just peeked over the top. You see crisscrossing at about 30 feet, so 10 feet below the top, are these wooden beams, and the dragon is perched on the wooden beams, and he's got Gimbal in one of his hands.
Right, I'll drop down. Okay. I'll drop down to the ground level.
All right, Cyan.
I got nothing else to do for
Gimbal. So the dragon has you clutched in his claws, and he's kind of looking you over, trying to figure you out.
I will.
You're a little worried that he might start disassembling you in a minute.
I will try to stall by explaining to the dragon the amazing construction that went into my creation, and start showing off, some of my features like my arm cannon and my ability, and how all of this has really helped me with Gimbal's miraculous elixir. Which is taking the Sword Coast by storm, and I am always looking for investors if he is at all interested.
All right. So the dragon is very curious, and you're able to save your life, at least for now, as you talk with the dragon. The rest of you outside can regroup and decide what you want to do plan-wise. Gimbal, you can think of if you have any brilliant ideas for escaping. So I'll move you guys together, and while they're conversing, put you guys all together here. I don't know where Scion went.
Way off. To...
Well, yeah. There you go.
In another county.
There you go.
All right.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, so while you guys are
Oh,
discussing how you can get Gimbal out of there, Gimbal, you're trying to figure out how you can get out of there. The dragon's very curious, is enthralled by everything you tell him. So do you have any plans, Gimbal?
I don't. I don't know what I could. I mean, other than just trying to satisfy the dragon's curiosity and convince it that I would be a good friend to have. That we don't have to be. I'm not here for his treasure, and in fact, I would love to contribute to his treasure hoard with some magical potions. That's all I can think of.
Okay, so you're going to try and persuade the dragon that you're an ally, a servant, helpful to the dragon, not
Yes.
trying to make an escape or anything of your own. And
Not with the dragon, like literally staring right at me. No.
all right, so the rest of you guys, from your position here, you ran through the trees, you regrouped at the crossroads here. To the west are 3 ruined buildings. To the south are 1 ruined building. To the south, due south of you. To the southwest of you is an intact building. To the east of you is the path that is crossed by spider webs. And if there's, if the spiders that you saw up at the top of that pathway towards the tower are any indication, they were like the size of ponies, kind of.
large
Huge, yeah.
spiders.
Yeah.
So from the path, when we looked back down over the town, did it seem like any of the buildings were more intact than others?
Yeah, there's several intact buildings. There's one to your southwest. There's one to the southeast, past the building with the spider webbing.
Okay.
And then to the east, far to the east, southeast, there's an intact building. And then to the northeast, or actually be just due east of the tower itself, there was like a town square. And there was a kind of a stronghold building with a battlement top.
Just sad that this dragon may lose out on the opportunity of a lifetime.
So while those guys are doing their thing, Venom Bangs, introduces himself as Venom Bang, and that he is taking over this village and as his abode, and he would be interested in making you his butler.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah. So the first thing you need to do is arrange his treasure.
Okay.
So you can start working on that. And he's watching you intently, getting a little drowsy here and there, as time goes on.
I start categorizing it.
Okay. All right, the rest of you guys, what do you guys want to do?
We need to search the village and see if we can find some assistance.
Okay, Jeriah, where do you want to head
Really
first?
This house has a roof on it, right?
The one to the southwest does, yeah.
Yeah, so let's do that.
Okay. You can throw open that
I'm going
door
to
if you
fly
like.
the bird up and around it.
Okay.
And then check the door before I just kick it open.
No traps that you guys see?
I'm going to pop my potion of healing, too.
Okay.
I'll knock on the door.
Okay, this house is in better condition than the ruined and dilapidated structures nearby. The doors are reinforced with heavy iron bands, and the windows are protected by thick shutters. And you want to open the door, you said?
I'll knock first.
Oh, okay. Who goes there? Someone says.
Oh, people in desperate need of help. We're looking for the druid Ragola. My notes won't come up.
The door opens up, and standing there is a woman with a fox over her shoulder, wrapping around her neck. And she says, "Well, you found Reidoth. Why were you looking for me?"
Well, really, we're looking for Cragmar Castle, but more importantly, someone we're adventuring with just got taken by the dragon that lives in that tower. And
that's not good.
Well, that's kind of what I thought. I wasn't sure if maybe because you lived here, you have some kind of relationship with him that you could help us get him back somehow.
No, I don't have a relationship. That dragon moved in since I was here last. And I've been kind of watching to see what's going on. Please come in. So we get out of the way of prying eyes. She invites you all in. The one time a friendly woman in the wilderness is not a hag.
You say now.
Tom is, well, never mind. I'll ask later.
Okay.
Because your name's not Auntie.
Not aunt. She's not an aunt of anyone. Nope. She doesn't have any pies to sell you. She is a
cauldron or-
gaunt, white-haired human woman who doesn't use 2 words when 1 word will do. She warns you to watch yourselves. There's ash zombies everywhere, mutated plants everywhere, giant spiders at the base of the hill. There's someone hiding in town, black masks and cloaks. She pauses before continuing with uncharacteristic detail. However, none of that compares to what I am currently most concerned about. A green dragon that you have obviously seen has moved into the tower at the top of the hill. That's right, I said a green dragon. I recommend you leave Thundertree before you get yourselves killed.
I agree.
I'm afraid your friend's lost.
You don't happen to know the location of an old alchemist shop, do you?
An old alchemist shop. I think to the east of here, there's one of those. You go past the ruined building, just across the lane, and it's just to the east of that building. But be careful. You're getting into some heavy underbrush that direction, and there are mutated plants hiding out in a lot of the trees around here.
Well, why don't you come with us? We can get out of this town together.
Oh, I can easily leave this town. I don't need any help, actually.
Why don't
I'm
you
not
let
much
me
of an
come
adventuring
with you
type.
so that we can easily get out of this town together?
So actually, our chief purpose in coming to you, we're hoping to be able to help our friend out, but it's if that's not within your thing. But we understand that you may know the location of a Cragmaw castle, and another one of our friends has been kidnapped by goblins, and we believe is being held captive there.
And this one we have to save.
Yes. So.
Well, I can tell you where the castle is, and you should probably head that direction. If you just go out this door and go due south, you'll be out of the village in no time. No dangerous plants to worry about, or black-cloaked strange humans. She gives you some landmarks to follow. That will get you to where the Cragmaw Castle is.
Oh.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Right. Like, do you or just do it in the open?
You can just do it in the open. Wow, very perceptive.
Damn, dude.
Pretty good perception check.
What did she have for dinner yesterday?
Yeah, she appears to be exactly what she says she is, and what she appears to be, a human woman, well advanced in years.
Does she actually have a fox on her shoulder? Is that what that looks like?
She actually has a fox in the room with her.
Cool.
I wish I could help you with your friend, but I don't think we can stand against a dragon.
Right.
So
anyway, we could lure him out so that we could get our friend.
I don't know. Well, good luck on your travels. I wouldn't stay here long. And with that, she heads to the door.
Are you leaving?
Oh, yeah.
Apparently we are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, she says.
You don't want to stay and help? We could help each other.
No, I don't want to fight a dragon. I'm far too old to fight a dragon. And she heads on out of town.
I got to be honest, y'all. I'm older than she is. And I think Scion is as well.
So, coming back outside of their building, you see her walking on down the lane to the south.
To the south is the south. Okay.
Yep, she's heading in that direction. She turns back as she's near the edge of the village and says, "Be careful. Maybe we'll run into each other again."
For the fat lot of good you helped, but yeah, sure, why not?
Well, you know where Cragmaw Castle is now. So
yes, we do.
She told us all the bad things that are in the town, which is all the reasons for her to leave.
Yeah. Like, why was she here?
Well, she passes this way. She travels all around these parts, and evidently she came here. She must have seen the dragon, and she stayed just long enough to warn anyone foolish enough to go and face that dragon. Right. Remember, she said, "You should leave now."
Yeah, that's us. We should leave.
You should leave right now. Sorry about your friend.
Do we want to try and get the necklace that we were told about?
So back to you, Gimbal. As you're sorting the treasure and such, Venomfang has fallen asleep up there.
Oh, nice. Okay, so is the door open or closed?
The door to the west is closed.
And then there's stairs leading up to the top of the tower?
Yeah, the dragon's sleeping on the cross beams up there 20 feet over your head.
Okay. Well, I'll try the door quietly and see if it's locked or unlocked.
It is unlocked.
Okay. Oh, and while I was sorting, would the dragon have allowed me to cast mending on myself?
Too late for that.
Oh, okay.
You can do it now if you want to try, but it does take some time.
Yeah, it takes a minute. That's
Yeah.
so I just okay. Nope. I'll try the door and I'm sorry. Did you say it was locked or unlocked?
It's unlocked. You can open it
All right,
yourself.
I'll open it and try to sneak out.
Okay, so behind you is the tower. As you were sorting treasure, you got there's a chest there that holds 2,100 copper, 130 gold, full silver goblet set with a moonstone, 60 gold each. There's a scroll of Misty Step, a scroll of Lightning Bolt, and a +1 battle axe that deals maximum damage against plant creatures.
I will see if I can pocket the 2 scrolls, but I'm worried about trying to take the battle axe or the coins may be too loud.
Yeah, you get the feeling you might be pushing your luck. Do you want to continue? You can make a stealth check if you do.
With the I'm going to make a stealth check to see if I can't pocket those 2 scrolls.
Okay, go for it.
You can use your advantage.
Yeah, I'm going to use my advantage on this check or use my inspiration.
Oh, wow. Nicely done. Let's see. That is a 20 because you used your advantage.
Yep. Yes.
And the dragon's passive perception is not 20.
All right. So
You grab the scrolls.
and then I'll move on into here.
Okay. So then the ground floor of the cottage. It's just got some dusty furniture draped in webbing. Nothing of any value, it looks like. Just old ruined furniture draped in webbing.
And then I'll leave one of my fake elixirs in there for the dragon as payment for the scrolls. And then I'll open up this door down here.
Okay. You can feel free to open it yourself.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
I'm
you
sorry.
can head on to join your group.
Yeah, I'll scurry out.
Okay. Which path you can take? Go to move your token on out of there.
I'm at the top of the hill. Do I see them from where I'm at?
Yeah, you see them just coming out of a building, and you see a individual waving goodbye to them.
Okay, I'm gonna hurry over to where they're at.
How are you gonna do that? Show me the path you're taking.
Where are they at?
You should be able to see them if you zoom out enough. I'll ping in between the two of you. They're to the southwest of you. The reason I'm asking is because you remember there's webs at the bottom of this pathway. So which way are you going to go? Through the webs or through the trees?
Sorry, yeah, I'll go through the trees, not through the
Okay,
webs.
gotcha. All right. So Gimbal miraculously rejoins your group. So problem with the dragon solved.
Well, congratulations.
So when I see him walking up, I quickly take my spear and start drawing a plan to save him from the tower in the dirt.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I missed that. What did you do?
I grabbed my spear as you were coming up, and I was drawing a plan on saving you from the tower.
Oh, thank you. No worries. I was able to convince the dragon to invest in my business, and he let me go as a full partner.
Like to roll insight.
Seeing as how you've observed Gimbal talking to other people, you know that everything he says is a lie. Probably a lie.
I don't. No check needed. Perfect.
All right. So now you're back together as a group. Which way you want to head?
Hey
Do you
Tom,
wanna-
can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
Would you consider turning on Explore mode so that like the areas we've already seen are grayed out instead of black?
Yeah. You can do that.
It just really helps with the feel of the place.
Oh, that's weird. The map's changed. Da-da. Slow. Da-da.
See, they turned on map folders to the
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
That's so cool. So excited about that.
I haven't tried it yet because I organized some stuff in one of them, but like I don't know how you drag a party into a folder kind of a thing.
Mm.
So
Oh, right. Yeah. How do you separate players?
so there's actually a thing in the upper right now it's like your little party toolbox that you can do where you can both like search for players so that you can be like, I have no idea where Gimbal is.
Which map did I
he's
leave that person on? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a weird, and you can like when you click on him, it will like go to that map and center on them as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Back to you guys. So, which way you want to head? Out of
We wanna
town
try to get the,
or investigate the town more?
So yes
Question?
yes or no on trying to find the necklace.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
trying to find the necklace.
I'm a completionist, so that's my weakness. So I vote to try and look for it.
I think we should spend a minute discussing this.
Gimble, you can do mending, Gimble. Go for
I don't
it.
think that the necklace is worth Gundren's life, and when that dragon decides to come looking
That's
for
true.
Gimble, we need to be gone.
We don't know that the dragon's going to come looking for Gimble.
Well, he didn't kill it, and he damn sure didn't make it a business partner. So
It's taking a nap right now for what that's worth.
how about we come back later when the dragon isn't riled up? We can like sneak back in, get the necklace, I'd really like to get to Cragmaw Castle here.
We'll come back here level 5 or 6. There you go. We'll meta this. Cool.
I'm cool with whatever.
Yeah, I'm down with my with my brother in Shadow Realms.
My Decker friend.
All right, so the consensus is to head on to Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right. We'll probably call it a night there and pick up with when David's back at Cragmaw Castle. So we got some treasure. Well, we got 2 scrolls. 2 scrolls to split up. What were they? Lightning Bolt. And what else did you procure?
Misty Step.
Misty Step. That come in handy for getting away from a dragon.
Now, I believe I got a scroll of Misty Step and Lightning Bolt.
So if anyone would like any of those scrolls, roll a d20.
Sorry. Misty Step and sorry, what was the other one?
Lightning Bolt.
Looking here.
Just making sure, seeing if they're in my. I don't know.
Your
that they're in
wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Can use lightning, I guess.
You know what's funny? Every time I do dynamic lighting, I think, oh, this can be cool. And then I regret it.
Right.
What do you guys think as players? Would you prefer not to ever use it?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
It's very situational for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was going to say sometimes because it was kind of neat with not seeing what Gimbal was
Up to? Yeah.
up to.
Yeah. I mean, it does help with line of sight, things like that. There's some things like like a traditional dungeon crawl. I like it with explorer mode, but
Yeah.
sometimes it seems, well, especially when I'm playing on a laptop, I can definitely feel the resource difference.
Oh, right. Definitely, yeah.
Shadow Dark's a different story.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, Gimbal. It looks like you're first. Which one you want to take?
I will take the spell scroll of Lightning Bolt.
And then Jiraiya, you want Misty Step?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, that was a short one tonight, guys, but next time you'll be in Cragmaw Castle, you'll still be 3rd level. And we don't play on Halloween, so in 2 weeks on the 7th of November.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Same level, or do you need me to level up twice?
3rd level. It's still going to be 3rd level. No change in
Right.
level. Yeah, you don't need to
Right.
send me your character again. I know who got the 2 scrolls, and that's all I need.
All right. Nice to meet you guys.
Night, everyone. Thanks,
Night,
Ryan.
night.
Bye-bye.